10th inning here on a beautiful Thursday afternoon in Cleveland. It's all tied 1-1. Twins versus the Guardians. And Colin Holderman's out for this 10th inning for Cleveland. 38 games this year for Holderman, 5-2 record, and ERA at 191 at 37.2 innings pitched. 40 strikeouts to 14 walks, and an opponent batting average of 153.
With the ghost runner at second base, that'll be Cody Clemens.
The placement runner at second will be Cody Clemens.
The Twins. Trevor Larnach will follow, and then Luke Keyshaw.
And leading off for Minnesota will be Royce. So Royce, 0 for 2 with a walk, stolen base, and a run scored. The only run scored for the Twins, and he swings and misses that inside sinker for strike one.
Is 3-2 on the year. In extra innings, Cleveland 4-3.
That's a sinker in the other batter's box to even the count up. So back-to-back sinkers, one that ran in that got a whiff, and one that was way outside. Now, judging by, there'll be one down the middle. No, it's a sweeper. And that was outside again, 2-1. But if he throws that sinker again, it'll be down the middle, is my guess, due to theory, all science. A long look at second. Long hold. The pitch is popped in the air. Going for it is Patrick, and he will have room to make the catch. Colin Holderman told Patrick to get it, and he had enough time to do that.
It sure is.
And now it'll be Trevor Larnach.
Now Trevor Larnach. Struck out his only time up when he pinch hit in the 8th.
Larnach pinched hit in the 8th. He struck out. Trying to get the Twins in front. But that was a massive out for Colin Holderman. It did not move Clemens Older. And there's the sweeper down the middle for strike one. As Brian is holding Clemens at second.
I see nothing but strikes. That's where Gaddis was able to throw 3 straight changeups and get him out.
Low sinker. That evens the count.
That's the key pitch for him, that 2-seam fastball. But he missed with it there 1-1.
Look at second. 1-1 is low. Oh, called strike 2. Sinker just below the zone. And a friendly call for the Guardians makes it a 1-2 count on Larnach. Payoff pitch from Holderman to Larnach. With a look at second.
And the 1-2.
Just tapped it foul to stay alive.
Stay alive, but live for another pitch. Good breaking ball, backdoor breaking ball outside. Just got a piece of it.
If you joined us late, Gavin Williams, 7 innings of 2-hit shutout baseball, struck out 11 for the 3rd consecutive start.
Another 1-2. Slapped foul the other way, and Larnach's going to choose the battle here.
Minnesota worked a pair of walks against Hunter Gaddis and turned that into the tying run. And the 1-2.
Holderman looks at second, and he misses way up and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was the fastball on pitch number 10.
Home run by Patrick Bailey.
That ball nearly got away from Pat.
On the day, Cleveland just the 3.
Still 2-2. Look at second. Pitch is hit towards second. A stop by Bazana. Spin and a throw. And they retire Larnach. It'll move Clemens to third, but there's 2 outs.
You see a little range going to his left. Gets it, makes the spin move, and took his time. Make sure you get
So the
out.
Twins
Certainly
have to
did.
get
Now they got a chance to get out of it, put a 0 on the board.
a hit in order to put themselves in the lead in the 11th, or for the 10th right now. Here's Luke. He'll take a sweeper outside. Ball 1. Oh my God. Not like this.
Now they got a chance to get out of it, put a 0 on the board.
This is the second time
Luke
we've seen
Keyshaw
this.
0 for 2 with a walk. And it's outside.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
This is where it stopped. And we're good. We're good. Okay. So I'm behind, but here's the... Oh, my Lord. Okay. Well, no.
And he throws him out to end the inning. Take another look. Yeah, just got under his...
Ground ball under Holderman. Holderman fell. What the hell is going on? Screw this damn computer.
Spot waiting was the second baseman, Bazzana. With that, the Twins do not score. And now the Guardians can win it here, bottom 10. And Toronto, he made 32.
So here's Tommy Nance. Bottom of the 10th, 35 games this year. He was with the Toronto Blue Jays last season in their World Series run. Now he's with the Twins. 3.96 ERA, 2-2 record. And here is Gabriel, the placement runner at second for Cleveland.
Is running for Kyle Manzardo.
So he'll run for Manzardo.
Patrick Bailey leading off for Cleveland.
Patrick will lead off for the Guardians. He hit a home run as the only run of the game for Cleveland so far.
Now, normally, if it's the top half of the inning, you don't
16 go-ahead or game-tying RBIs in the ninth inning or later. Tied most in the majors since 2023 with Randy of the Mariners. 4 walk-off homers since 2023. Most in the majors.
Winning run, absolutely at home. Bailey has 2
So,
sacrifice bunts.
Patrick's only been in the league for 4 years, so maybe he can give another walk-off hit. He's trying to bunt, and he fouls it off, popping it up, 0-1.
He knew it. You see where he put it back there? Yeah, it's impossible to bunt the ball in fair territory when you have the bat in foul territory.
It was a ball. You know, it was off the plate. I think he tried to jab for it.
You just pull it back. You got to pull it back.
So now Royce playing in at third. Lee holding Gabriel at second. Patrick popped the bunt up again. He's in an 0-2 hole.
Same thing.
Yeah. See, watch where the barrel of that bat goes back behind and he pushes down on it. You've got to keep it out front. It's an angled bat. It's in foul territory.
I think he knew right
You
away,
know,
too.
that's okay. Yeah, of course you do. Because you know what? When you get in a game situation like that, it's different. You got to move up in the box. Instead of these hitters stand back in the box, when you're bunting, that takes home plate up.
Payoff pitch from Nance to Patrick.
When you're in the back of the box, you can't get it.
Grounder, foul, first base side. He did not bunt there.
So if you're sacrificing, you move up. It makes sense. It's so much simpler.
Petey Halpin on deck.
Bailey down 0-2.
Payoff from Nance to Patrick. Again.
Delivers.
Oh, he threw a nasty curveball that dropped in for strike 3. That had a lot of topspin and eventually came back down into the strike zone to lock up Patrick in a backwards K to start the bottom of the 10th for Tommy Nance.
Have an opportunity. 0 for 3 on the day.
And now the center fielder, Petey Halpin. He's 0 for 3. He grounded out in his last at-bat, the 9-hitter. First pitch is a swing and a miss, a sinker. Strike one.
Two-seam fastball running off the plate.
Chopped foul. Halpin 0-2 hole. That slider was on the dirt.
Hitters now in extra innings almost react to these situations like you see them back during the game when there's a runner at third base and less than 2 out. They're overly aggressive.
Yeah, you can't be. You got to make the pitcher come.
Payoff pitch from Nance to Halpin. Fouled off himself. Halpin choosing to battle here.
Halpin swung and fouled that ball off his front foot. Oh no, actually got him on his shin. We are in the bottom of the 10th. 1-1 game. 1 out. Arias, the winning run at second base.
Another 0-2. Halpin grounder, just foul first base side. The battle continues. Oh, to another one. Grounder. Oh, a backward stop from Nance. Throw to first is high, but there. Wow, Tommy Nance behind the back stop to throw out Petey Halpin. But with 2 outs, it does move Gabriel to third. And the Guardians order flips over to the top. Here's Stephen Kwan.
He says, okay, you can go to third base, but I need my second out of the inning.
Warnock really shortened up in left field.
Kwan multi-hit game. He'll take a low slider. Ball one.
Arias was able to go to third base on that ground out, but even if knocked down, because now he's not.
2 singles, a stolen base, and a walk. Stephen Kwan is turning into Stephen Kwan again.
Everybody's in.
1-0 offering. That's a sinker. Called. Strike one. A challenge from Stephen Kwan.
He went to the helmet, wasn't sure.
And then he waited. You have 2 of them. Why not?
Borderline 1-1.
Yeah. He questioned himself.
Oh, no, he didn't challenge. I thought he did. 1-1's outside. Ryan Jeffers saves the day and keeps this game going. 2 balls and a strike on Kwan.
Stephen Kwan has been on an incredible tear. 6 hits in the series. He's hit in 21 of his last
2-1 offering.
games.
Kwan grounder to second. It is theirs. Go to first. And Luke keeps this game going. We're going to the 11th inning. Tommy Nance makes it through the 10th, and we need 11 to decide a winner today in Cleveland. 11th inning here in Cleveland. It's 1-1. Twins and the Guardians.
And Gabriel Arias will take over at first base.
Gabriel at first now,
This will be his
replacing
season
Manzardo.
debut at first base, but he has logged 40 games there in his career. So. And we mentioned
Colin Holderman out for another inning of work. Placement runner at second is Luke. Alan Roden, the leadoff batter for the Twins. He hits one in the air to right, coming in and making the catch is Chase DeLauder. Throw to third, holds Luke at second.
National ghost runner for Minnesota here in the 11th. Holderman back on the pitch for Cleveland after he worked a 1-2-3-10th inning. Now back to the top of the order and Brooks Lee. Lee 0 for 4.
Brooks Lee 0 for 4, safe on a fielder's choice and stolen base. Oh. Step off and a look at second. Luke gets back. Low sinker. Ball one.
Eric Sabrowski getting ready in the Cleveland bullpen.
Look at second from Holderman. Now the 1-0 pitch is a swing and a miss on inside curveball. And the count's evened up at 1 apiece on Brooks Lee.
Breaking ball down and in. Watch him swing over the top of
He
this.
certainly tried to get the head out and pull that thing. But it disappears.
1-1. That's a sinker outside. Lee is ahead. You got a speedy Luke on second. You got a really good contact player, Brooks Lee, at the plate. This is an ideal situation for the Twins right now. Big bouncer toward the middle. Brian has it. Throw to first right away. Gabriel has it for the second out. It moves Luke to third.
A really nice play, covering a lot of ground.
On the run, and he gets rid of it quickly, too. Cuts across, takes it on the second base side, and on the run, makes the throw, and a good one.
So now Minnesota has to go ahead run at
So
third.
now-
That will allow Cleveland to just intentionally walk Byron Buxton.
Buxton is intentionally put on. So the Twins have him on the corners now with 2 outs.
And bring up Ryan
So
Jeffers.
Stephen Voda wants no part of Byron Buxton right now.
Jeffers, an opposite field single, his last time up.
Here's Ryan Jeffers.
That came off Cade Smith.
He singled in the 9th. Runners in the corners, 2 outs. Tie game. First pitch is outside, 1-0.
Jeffers with that base hit in the 9th extended his on-base streak to 16 games.
Looking over at third and first. Jeffers, grounder towards short. Brian's there, going to first, and it's in time to Gabriel. The Twins cannot score, and we'll go to the bottom of the 11th. Still 1-1. Jose Ramirez is going to be due up when we come back. Bottom of the 11th.
Bottom of the 11th. Jose
1-1.
Ramirez will bat for Cleveland.
Jose Ramirez leads off for the Guardians here in this inning.
Hitter from the right side of the plate.
Question is, will he hit?
He will bat right-handed because the Twins have brought in left-hander Taylor Rogers to face him. I think if you're
New
Derek
pitcher for the
Shelton,
Twins is
you know,
Taylor
I think
Rogers.
you've almost got to walk him just as the Guardians walk
For what, a double play, because DeLauder's a 366 hitter against left-handers. And you've got Quan the ghost runner, and Jose's is
So Quan, the place runner at second. 42 games this year for Rogers. 4-3 record, 5.60 ERA, and 35.1 innings pitched. And as expected, Ramirez will be put on.
Get a base hit, offload Taylor Rogers.
And now Chase DeLauder. So Derek Shelton wants the lefty-lefty, but DeLauder is a very good lefty-lefty hitter. 366 average. He's hitless today, though. First pitch, Rogers? No, he steps off. And Quan immediately, when Rogers turned his back, Quan immediately got his lead back. First pitch to DeLauder is a strike on the outside edge, a sweeper. And the count is 0-1. A look at second from Rogers, another look. Now the pitch. DeLauder takes low. Now it's an even count, 1-1.
If he continues to stay away, DeLauder has the entire left side of the infield wide open.
1-1 open. Low sinker, challenge from Ryan Jeffers. He'll win that challenge. That's strike 2.
Powered by T-Mobile.
Well, you're getting to that point now. This is why you need
Bang.
two challenges.
Strike at the
If
knees.
it's close, you got to take
Ryan
it.
Jeffers,
Situation
big
like
time challenge.
That's a perfect pitch.
1-2.
So DeLauder now goes into protect mode with 2 strikes. Winning run, second base, Stephen Kwan.
Big hole on the left side of the infield. Payoff pitch. Rogers to DeLauder is low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes on DeLauder. Another look at second from Rogers. 2-2. Low and away again. Full count.
on the count 0-2 now.
And you got Brian on deck. Full count delivery from Rogers to DeLauder. Strike 3. Challenge from DeLauder, and the Guardians are going to be only down to 1 challenge remaining. Sinker dotted on the outside edge. That's strike 3, and DeLauder is gone on strikes.
Cleveland has 1 challenge remaining. Perfect pitch. I mean, he just painted the
Big pitch from Taylor Rogers.
I know with 2 strikes, you'd like to say you got to protect there. Now Brian Rocchio 0 for 4 on
And
the
now
afternoon.
Brian batting righty. So he's a switch hitter. Oh, he's a sneaky switch hitter. Kwan dancing. Rogers really looking at him. Kwan distracting him. Pitch is inside. Ball 1 to Brian. He's 0 for 4. He ground down his last at bat. I don't remember Brian being a switch hitter. Rogers again looking at Kwan. Kwan still dancing. The pitch. Hit in the air. Right field. Roden is under it. He'll make the catch. Kwan will not tag.
We'll leave it up to Travis Bazzana.
Travis Bazzana, 0 for 3. He walked in the ninth.
Bazzana delivered the high loft base hit to left field off Rogers the other night.
The check swing, right? Yes.
Lefty. Look at second still. First pitch. High and outside sinker. Ball 1. Bazzana's ahead.
Said he's never done it before this year. Only against left-handers, and it's been twice.
Kwan at second. Ramirez at first. 1-0 to Bazzana. Fly ball toward left. Pop up. Royce looking for it. It's going to be in the seats.
Two on, 2 out.
1-1 offer.
1-1 pitch.
Low and away again. 2 balls and a strike on the rookie Bazzana. The Aussie Bananas ahead.
With 2 outs. And then Reese Hoskins walked before Kyle Manzardo struck out to end.
Rogers going to have to throw a sweeper here, I think. It was a sinker, and it's at the top of the zone for strike 2. Big pitch from Rogers. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to paint the edges. He did a good job there. Can you do it one more time to send us to the 12th? Payoff to Bazzana. Grounder up the middle, past Rogers, but right to Brooks Lee, who just runs the second to finish off this inning. Taylor Rogers gets through the 11th, and we need 12 in Cleveland tonight. Two innings pitched, 21 pitches. Colin Holderman has been awesome. He's only given up 1 walk.
That last one with the man on third, Biggs put the mound. He bit the
And has kept this game tied.
No, a nice 2 innings of work. He did walk one, but got out. Nice job.
Although that walk was intentional to Buxton, so. Did he really walk one?
Josh Bell leading off for Minnesota here in the 12th.
So the former Guardian, Josh Bell, is going to face Eric. 37 games this year for Eric, 3.38 ERA, and timeout called by Patrick.
Ready to deliver the pitch.
Well, it looked like Bailey had called the timeout.
Ryan Jeffers, the Deer, is the placement runner at second. Bell checks his swing, and he went too far on a curveball spike. Strike one. Josh Bell 0 for 4. He grounded into a double play, his last at bat as the DH today for the Twins. 0-1 is bounce, foul. Bell in an 0-2 hole.
Of scoreless relief yesterday. Life in the bullpen, you go from not enough work to too much work real quick.
That can happen that way. You're right. Extra inning games or a doubleheader, things like
Payoff
that.
pitch from Eric to Bell.
This is such a big game for both these teams. For Minnesota,
Long hold.
trying to even it.
Hard hit ball, but foul off the screen at third.
The Guardians want to take 3 out of 4.
This game started with both starting pitchers just dominant. Gavin Williams, 11 strikeouts, 2 hits in 7 innings of work, did not allow a run. Taj Bradley went 7 innings, gave up 1 run on 2 hits, and struck out 5.
The 0-2 again. Fouled off Bell. Where'd the bat go? Whoa, the bat's by third.
Piece of that, didn't he?
And I think he did.
The bat's by Jose Ramirez.
At the ball, they did get a piece of it. Let's see.
Holy crap, look out.
Short hop.
He sent that bat flying all the way to third. And the knob of the bat's broken. Good thing I didn't smoke Jose Ramirez. Good grief. I was heading his way, but thankfully it didn't have enough velocity that it was coming right at him where he had nowhere to go. Thankfully, he just had to shuffle over to the right a little bit. Oh, 2 again. He got him! Curveball low, and Bell chases for strike 3.
I mean, Ricky.
He's gone down 1, 2.
Big strikeout from Eric.
Strikeouts in a double play.
As I said, the starting pitchers set the tone for the day, and maybe that's why the hitters haven't been able to do anything even since the starters left. Minnesota has 1 hit in 16 at-bats, now 17 at-bats, with a runner on base today. Cleveland
Cody
is
Clemens
for 16.
takes an inside heater for ball 1.
Clemens got 2 of them, and Bailey's got the home run that got him on the board.
Clemens
That's
1 for
it.
4, single and a stolen base. 1-0 pitch. Inside fastball again from Eric, and Clemens is ahead 2-0.
Count for Cody Clemens. He singled the lead off the 5th inning for Minnesota. Stole a base, but was never moved from there.
Lefty-lefty matchup. Eric looks at second. Long hold. The pitch is high again. Another fastball. 3-0 on Clemens.
3-0. Royce Lewis waits on deck.
Hitters count. Clemens takes strike 1. That split the play at the bottom of the zone. Grounder towards second. Stopped by Bazana. Throw to first. Retires Clemens, but it moves the runner over. But there's still 2 outs.
And Royce Lewis 0 for 3. He walked, though.
You got the reindeer, Ryan Jeffers at third.
Minnesota. Stole second.
Royce at the plate.
Came around to score their only run. pinch hit. RBI single by Alan Roden. So Bailey going out to talk to
So
Skorowski
Royce
here.
0 for 3. He stole a base,
You've got the
a
left-handed
run
hitting
scored,
lineup on
and a
deck.
walk.
Skorowski's not necessarily a lefty specialist, but he's probably going out to just say, all right, dude, how do you want to go about attacking Royce if you don't have to give in to him with the left-hander on deck?
Larnach on deck.
Well, that's a good
Hitless today.
conversation for those two. He wants to know. You know, you go over it, you get yourself a game plan, and you settle it, and let's go.
They're going to potentially walk him.
Okay.
Oh,
And now that was the decision. Let's go.
so now they're going to be runners on the corners. Royce is going to be put on intentionally. And Stephen Vogt wants the lefty-lefty matchup, Eric against Larnach.
On the year,
Larnach struggles against
Larnach
lefties,
5 for 33
152.
against
Righties, he's 311.
That's why you take your chances.
First pitch. That is called the ball. Challenged by Patrick.
Challenge from Patrick Bailey.
The call on the field is the ball. The catcher is challenging.
One left for the Guardians. ABS
Not
foul
sure.
on
It's a strike.
Pitch is a strike. The count's 0-1.
It was a
Cleveland has
clean
2
game for
challenges
seven.
remaining.
The two starters were so good that there was no reason for challenging.
So it's 0-1.
And now the 0-1 to Larnach.
Larnach slaps it through to left. Base hit. Trevor Larnach with 2 outs gives the Twins the lead on an RBI single.
Zone 2.
A lefty-lefty go-ahead RBI single for Trevor Larnach. And the Twins, with 2 outs here in the 12th, break through and take the lead in extras.
Like more of a curveball, didn't it, than a slider?
It was definitely
He hit it right through that big hole on the left side of the infield.
With that pitch.
And the Twins now have the lead. And there's 2 on now with 2 out for Luke. He'll watch as a fastball go down the middle for strike 1. Luke 0 for 3. He walked in the 8th. Whoa, up and in. Counts evened up at 1 apiece.
a 2-out RBI single from Trevor Larnach has put Minnesota in front 2-1.
The 1-1. Luke rips it through into left. Another hit. Base hit. Quan throwing home. The runner scores. And it's 3-1 Twins. Luke with an RBI single. And it moves Larnach all the way up to third on that scramble at the plate.
When you're on the road, you try and get 2 runs in those extra innings.
Back-to-back RBI singles from Larnach and Keyshaw. And it's 3-1 Twins here in the 12th, as that one barely got by Rocchio over there at short.
Error on that throw.
You're correct. Alan Roden will be the batter. And he's the guy, he's responsible for sending this game to extra innings when he had the RBI pitch hit in the 8th. He jumped on the first pitch he saw from Kate Smith, who had inherited 2 men on base in that inning.
Alan Roden with an RBI single and a flyout. He's 1 for 2. First pitch is low, ball 1 on the borderline. Hard hit ball, left center field, but it's going to hang up. Quan will make the catch to end the inning, but the Twins get 2. Trevor Larnach and Luke, back-to-back RBI singles, make it a 3-1 Twins lead. Bottom of the 12th next.
Single, scoring Royce Lewis.
So bottom of the 12th, 3-1 Twins.
Twins plating 2. 3 outs away from a win.
Jack Anderson will pitch for the Twins. He played for the Red Sox earlier this year and made his Twins debut Tuesday. 9 innings pitched for Anderson, 2.89 ERA with 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. He's a 5-pitch repertoire.
For the Twins this season.
That's incredible. A lot of guys getting some work down there in that bullpen, but yeah, Jack Anderson.
Leading off for the Guardians is Reese. You got Bazana at second, the placement runner. Reese, the tying runner. And that's an up-and-in sweeper for ball 1.
So Bazana is the runner. Reese Hoskins 0 for 3 tonight with a walk.
Reese 0 for 3. He also has a walk. Ahead 1-0 here, and he swings and misses over a slider, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece.
Anderson just had 1 appearance with the St. Paul Saints. And now with the big league club. In his big league debut with the Red Sox at Target Field earlier in the season.
1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss again over the splitter. Reese falls behind 1-2.
Nasty. Good arm action. Good movement.
Payoff pitch from Anderson to Reese.
Strike the ball.
High fastball. He did check, but he did not go. 2-2.
David Rackley.
Nice try. I like that sequence. Pitch north to south. Went down with the splitter and tried to get that fastball up in the strike zone. See if we go to a breaking ball here.
2-2 again. Spiked. Full count on Reese.
Anderson not overpowering. His fastball will be around 91 an average with some cut. And carry from a high overhand slot. Slider
Full count delivery from Anderson to Reese.
3-2 on Hoskins.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Fastball on the inside edge at 93. Gets a swinging strikeout from Reese. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the 12th.
At hiding the baseball, very deceptive with his delivery. And you see that fastball just getting on Reese Hoskins. Way to start this inning by Jack Anderson.
First at bat for Gabriel.
Now Gabriel.
Here today.
Swing and a miss at the sweeper for strike 1. They set him up outside, and they got him to whiff.
5 of his last 7. There's 3 runs scored and a home run over his last 23 at-bats.
This is Gabriel's first at-bat of the day, and he hits one up the middle through Anderson's legs, but right to Luke at second. The throw over is caught by Clemens, and the Guardians are down to their final out. Bazana does get to third.
So Patrick Bailey, who has produced the lone run so far
So
today.
here's Patrick, the last hope for the Guardians. He's 1 for 4 with a solo homer.
With the Twins and out away from victory.
Bazana at third, the tying run at the plate. First pitch is low, ball 1. One offering. Swing and a miss over the splitter. And the count's evened up at 1 apiece. Big pitch from Anderson. That splitter is very nice.
Looking really nicely for Jack Anderson.
That splitter is a very nice pitch
Really good movement.
for Anderson.
Like he sells it really good.
Now delivers
1-1-0.
1-1.
Did that get him? That
Signal
didn't get him.
from the home plate umpire, Charlie
2-1. Patrick thinks it hit him.
Guardians can challenge.
Stephen Vogt wants a challenge.
There's David Rackley, the crew chief.
Cleveland is challenging the call of no hit by Bitten.
Let's see. Did that get him? Ooh, that's close. I don't know. I don't think so.
Certainly did not hit the back left foot. It's the lower.
I
think that got
can't
him.
tell.
I don't think that hit him.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
tough
think
to
that
see.
touched him.
Conclusive evidence there. See if his back leg, the pant leg move a little bit. Yeah.
That's close. I can't tell.
Tough call.
So we take a look at the replay.
There's New
operation
York.
Command Center Bay number 6. And you see, looking at that back left leg, any movement from the uniform. The umpire that has this game, he is seated on the right side. Green shirt, that's the umpire assigned to this game. So he is now going to relay what he has seen to David Rackley, the crew chief. The movement here with the uniform pant leg.
Oh,
I think so.
that may have caught him. It looked like that leg moved.
Review the call on the field stands. The matter was not hit by the
Okay, he didn't get hit.
Nice.
Yeah, it just didn't.
Nice try.
It is, a moot point because you can still challenge at this point anything reviewable.
It didn't seem like there was any clear and conclusive evidence that that ball hit Patrick. He's still ahead in the count, 2-1, but that could have brought the winning run to the plate.
We'll stipulate. So 2 balls and a strike on switch hitting catcher Patrick Bailey.
Now the 2-1. That's a fastball just outside, ball 3 to Patrick.
Petey Halpin would bet
Petey
next
Halpin on deck.
if the game continues. Anderson to Bailey.
3-1.
And the 3-1.
Big pitch. He walked him. Patrick is on as the tie run with 2 outs. Cleveland's got him on the quarters for Petey Halpin, who now steps up to the plate as the winning run.
It's now 7 walks, 1 intentional, issued by the Twin staff today. And Daniel Schneemann.
And no, they're going to send Halpin back.
Place of Halpin.
The snow cone, Daniel Schneemann to the plate.
And Pete Mackey is out for a visit.
He's the last hope for the Guardians.
Schneemann batting just 139 here in the month of July.
I think this might be just a game plan meeting. Schneemann coming into the ball game off the bench. They want to make sure that both Jeffers and Anderson are on the same page of his strengths and his weaknesses, and how they want to attack him as well.
3 for 10 as a pinch hitter this season is Schneemann. He was drafted in the 33rd round. That round doesn't exist anymore back in 2018. Lozano at third base. The tying run, Bailey
First pitch.
first.
Halpin takes a strike at the knees. The slider barely catches the bottom of the zone. It's 0-1 on Schneemann.
Borderline pitch.
Can't take him with you.
It clipped the zone. 0-1.
Patrick a tying run at first. Bazana at third. Winning run at the plate. Pitch is low and the count's even. The 1-1 offering.
Anderson.
Breaking ball gets by Schneemann for strike 2. And the Guardians are down to their final strike.
That is just straight filth.
And here we go.
How much that ball
This
Look at the
is
ball.
for the win.
2
Jack Anderson
two,
unloads for the win.
2 from Anderson.
Low splitter. Schneemann thought about it but took it. Ball 2.
Massive pitch upcoming.
Count even. Stephen Kwan on deck. 2-2 now. Long hold.
Players 2-2.
in the air. Should be it for the Twins. Left field, Larnach has it for the game. The Twins come through and win 3-1 with the 2-run 12th, and Jack Anderson escapes the jam. The Twins battle all the way, get runs in the top of the 12th, and the Twins get a big win on this Thursday afternoon in Cleveland. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. RB out. Peace. What a ball game. What a win for the Twins.